What if I told you your future self could be a millionaire without winning the lottery, without a huge raise, and without any crazy day trading? It's actually possible. The key isn't luck, it's time, and the sooner you start planning for retirement, the easier it gets. Welcome to Aaron's Money Manual, where we help you take control of your finances, one step at a time. Let's start with what retirement actually means, because it's not just about quitting work. Retirement is really about financial independence. It's the point where your money works hard enough that you don't have to. It's when your investments, savings, and other income sources can fully cover your living expenses, so you can decide if you want to work, when you want to work, and what you want to do with your time. Retirement isn't an age, it's a number. When you reach financial independence, you can retire whether that's at 65, 55, or even 35. Now, here's the most powerful part of retirement planning: time. Remember compound growth from our Investing 101 video? That same idea is what makes early retirement planning so powerful. When you invest early, even small amounts, your money earns returns, and then those returns start earning their own returns. That's compound interest at work. Imagine this: if you invest just $200 a month starting at age 25 and earn an average 8% return, by age 65 you'd have over $600,000. But if you wait until age 35 to start, you'd end up with less than half that, around $275,000. That's the cost of waiting. Time is the most valuable asset you have. The earlier you start, the less you need to contribute, and the more your money does the heavy lifting. So, where does all this investing actually go? That's where retirement accounts come in. One of the most common is a 401k. If you work for an employer that offers one, that's usually the first place to start. You contribute a portion of your paycheck, and many employers will match part of it. That's free money. For example, if your employer matches 50% of your contributions up to 6% of your salary, and you're not contributing at least that much, you're literally leaving free money on the table. Contributions to a traditional 401k are made before taxes, meaning you lower your taxable income now, but pay taxes later when you withdraw the money in retirement. Some employers also offer a Roth 401k, which lets you pay taxes now and withdraw the money tax-free later. A great option if you expect your income to rise over time. If you don't have access to a 401k or you just want to invest more, you can open an IRA, an individual retirement account, on your own. There are two main types: traditional and Roth. A traditional IRA gives you a tax deduction now, but you'll pay taxes when you take the money out later. A Roth IRA is the opposite: you pay taxes now, but your money grows tax-free and you don't pay taxes when you withdraw it in retirement. If you expect your income to increase as your career grows, a Roth IRA can be a smart move because you're locking in today's lower tax rate. And yes, you can have both a 401k and an IRA. The key is to understand your limits and take advantage of any employer match first before adding more elsewhere. I'll be doing a deeper dive into retirement accounts in a future video, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to understand which one's best for your situation. This brings up the big question everyone asks: how much do I actually need to retire? There's no one-size-fits-all number, but here's a helpful rule of thumb. Most experts say you'll need about 25 times your annual expenses saved to retire comfortably. That comes from what's called the 4% rule. The idea is simple: if you withdraw about 4% of your investments each year, your money should last roughly 30 years or more. So, if you expect to spend $50,000 a year in retirement, you'd want a nest egg of around $1.25 million. That might sound intimidating, but remember, you don't need to save it all at once. Consistent investing, automated contributions, and time in the market make the goal much more achievable. Start small, automate it, and let compound growth do the work. Hey, quick check-in. If you think retirement planning is something only people in their 50s should worry about, think again. Your future self, 20, 30, even 40 years from now, is counting on the choices you make today. Stick with me, because the next part is about the mindset that actually makes this work long-term. Here's the truth: retirement planning isn't about being rich, it's about freedom. It's about peace of mind, knowing that you're building options for your future. and it's less about how much you make and more about how much you keep. A big paycheck won't matter if you're spending it all, but someone who consistently invests a smaller amount can end up way ahead. The biggest key is consistency over perfection. Don't worry about picking the perfect stock or timing the market. Just focus on showing up month after month and letting time do its thing. Also, don't get discouraged if your progress feels slow at first. In the beginning, it can feel like your balance barely moves, but after a few years, you'll see exponential growth. That's the power of compound interest kicking in. And remember, financial independence isn't just for people who never want to work again. It's about choice. When you have enough saved, you can work because you want to, not because you have to. So, let's bring it all together. Retirement isn't an age, it's financial independence. Starting early is key. Even small contributions today make a massive difference later. Using your accounts wisely, like taking advantage of your 401k match and considering an IRA for extra growth, helps your money stretch further. Knowing your number, like the 4% rule, or aiming for 25 times your annual expenses, gives you something concrete to work toward. And most importantly, staying consistent, automating, investing regularly, and letting time and compounding work for you is what turns goals into reality. Retirement planning isn't something to stress about, it's something to get excited about. Every dollar you save and invest today is buying your future freedom. Thank you for watching Aaron's Money Manual, where we help you take control of your finances, one step at a time. If you found this helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for new content every week. And if you haven't yet, make sure to check out my Investing 101 video. It's the perfect foundation for everything we talked about today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.